Hey folks, welcome back to another Opponent Masters video, and as usual, let's get our daily discounts in on a banner that's been quite interesting for me personally, right? And the other one that was also quite interesting, Wallace banner. And the daily summon banner, which has also been interesting in different ways. As we got Ramos, which by the way, we are going to check out Ramos today, right? So that's cool, I guess. Not that we actually need it, and it's actually just a 3-star power up instead of like actually like a Ramos. Anyways, let's see if we get a potential boost finally in this one. Probably not gonna happen, but hey. Yeah, no. Didn't happen. Alright, last one before we get into today's topic. The animation so far. Unfortunately. At least 4-star, I'll take that, I'll take that. Speaking of Wallace, I do kind of want to check out Mirror Code someday. Maybe tomorrow. That should be something interesting to look at. Anyways, what we're going to check out today is a strat that I don't see a lot of people talking about enough. It's a really interesting strat, right? And it's basically the sleep strat, right? So you could do this in Villa, and you're going to mainly use this in Villa. And the strategy here is to put your opponents to sleep so that they never wake up and they never hit you, and you just like take them out. And it's possible, because the biggest problem with sleep is, you know, in Villa, right? Outside of Villa, there's much more problems with sleep, but you know, sleep is really effective in Villa. But in Villa, the biggest problem with sleep is accuracy, right? Sleep power is 75% accuracy. And there's also Gengar, who also has sleep, right? Hypnosis. I think it should be the same accuracy, if I remember correctly. Let me double check just to make sure. No. Yeah, also 75%. Both are 2-gauge moves. One Psychic, one's Grass. Not that it really matters the typing of the move. But 75% accuracy. And the biggest issue here is you can't land them really reliably. So there are 2 ways to fix that, right? The first way is to give it the lucky skill, Troublemaker, which increases it I think rate to like 93% or something, right? 93 point something percent in terms of accuracy, which is relatively high, not 100%, but good enough, right? And then the other option is to use Thorton. Obviously, Thorton takes up an extra spot, but Thorton does have telekinesis, which with 2 gauges, it makes your opponent unable to evade moves. So every single one of your sleep powder hypnosis will hit, and this does last until the Val ends, which is really interesting, right? Also, Thorton himself has aggravation, which is pretty cool, I guess, since Zen Headbutt, really decent chance of flinching the opponent if they somehow wake up and you don't put them to sleep in time. So yeah, let's go try that out. And then the other Pokemon you could put, it's basically you're gonna put a Striker, right? Because you do want to take out the opponents eventually, right? Just putting them in an endless nightmare, if not Darkrai, it won't really take them out. You actually have to do damage, which actually Ramos's damage isn't like the worst for like a tech unit that's not supposed to damage, but Thorton's damage is kind of potatoes. So let's go try that out in this course, right? Against Glacia, the level up course. And the reason why this strategy isn't that great outside of Villa is some opponents actually do have Wide Awake, but in Villa that's actually not the case. All right, let's see. There's telekinesis in there, so it can't dodge any moves, right? And then, ouch. Obviously, you want to do this quicker. And then Glacia's asleep. I'm just doing this one by one. And outside of Villa, they also have really high lesson sleep values, right? For example, Glalie over there had like lesson sleep 8. But in Villa, no one has Wide Awake. No one in Villa has Wide Awake, and no one in Villa has anything past lesson sleep 5. Lesson sleep 5 is like the highest they go to, and yo, not all of them even have that, right? So that does make this very valuable. So in Villa, you could basically put 3 opponents to sleep at the same time, so none of them will be well, attacking, which was pretty nice, right? So there's that. Again, there's one thing that you cannot stop is stuff like this. Sync moves will wake them up, right? Which is unavoidable. So that is still something that you do have to keep in mind. So this isn't like an immortal strategy, like you can never die or whatever. You will still take damage. It's from the sync moves. But if you're running some kind of strategy like this, if you know, there's two ways to go about this, right? One is to take out the sides quick, right? If you take out the sides, then you don't have, then you only have one target that you have to focus on to put to sleep. That does save you a lot of move gauge and all that stuff. But if you take out the mid first, that would mean you got you basically don't have to worry about your team getting hit and all that stuff, right? Which is, it depends on what you're trying to do. Both of these are relatively helpful, right? Or if you could just take out the sides real quick, the sides are kind of potatoes, you could go ahead and do that as well, right? Again, like I mentioned before, courses outside of Villa, it doesn't help that much, but also you don't really do that. You need to do that because, outside of Villa, everything's kind of like easy and stuff, right? Oops, that was the wrong target. I'm supposed to target Glalie. But you mainly need to do that in Villa, right? And again, like I mentioned before, in Villa, a lot of these opponents don't have this much high value of lessen sleep abilities, passives, so that definitely helps a lot. And is that like the new lock reset thing? Okay. Let me get back there. Is there any course that I could do it with lower levels of lessen sleep that Villa does without actually going to the Villa? Let's see, is there anything in like the main story or like event? Event usually does have maybe I'll try it in the main story or something, right? Is there any? Oh yeah, the interlude doesn't have. All right, let's do something like that, right? We just throw in Gengar here for folks who want to use Gengar instead. Which Gengar does do more damage than Ramos for the most part, I guess. So Gengar might be better, but also again depends on what you're facing, right? Depends on what you're facing. Ramos is physical, well, not a striker. Does have physical attacks, well, Gengar is special, right? All right, let's try this again. Let's go. Oops, that was the wrong move. Supposed to do telekinesis here. All right, telekinesis, hypnosis. Or do these guys have wide awake? They probably don't. I don't know. I just don't remember main story battles all that well. Alright. It doesn't have a wide awake, so there we go. Does it have any lessen sleep? It doesn't. I don't even think it has lessen sleep, man. Alright. You know what? Let me actually try this, since this is actually a really good stage to try this. But like try this properly, right? With all the move orders and stuff set. Alright, let's do this. So I guess I was like not the best for this, because someone with a bit better speed is probably better in this case scenario, right? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Telekinesis immediately followed by hypnosis. I don't know why this stage starts with the right side. It usually starts with the middle. That's super weird. And I should have did that side instead, since it just, used its attack there. Let's skip. I'll show you, I guess. Not that it really matters. Let's telekinesis this. And then, well, since Ice Fan's coming in, yeah. You know what? Okay. So apparently, the two sides attack first. I don't know why. Generally, Battle Villa is the mid attacks, then the right side, then come back to mid, then the left side, then come back to mid, and then the right side again, right? That's the order for the Battle Villa. Generally, I don't know the order of the main story events. All right, let's try this again. Now that we know the order and all that stuff. All right, let's speed up this intro part a bit. All right, telekinesis, hypnosis. There we go. Got that. Should have that locked down. Well, I guess we weren't quick enough there then, unfortunately. Let's get the... Or do they not go by turns? They could still use, like, the non-attacking moves when they're asleep, by the way. Do keep it, keep that in mind. Like, they have, you know, Dire Hit or whatever that they want to use, they can still use that. Not that it's gonna matter that much since they're not attacking. But, yeah, it's still something to, consider, I guess. I probably should have done this earlier to get some more speed for us, right? Again, Ho is probably not the best option here just because it's not, like, the quickest or whatever. Alright. There we go, there we go. And when you want to see when they're about to wake up, when the sign, that sleep sign, starts flashing, it means they're about to wake up. And I did not notice the age slash. Oh, see the signs flashing on the Rockruff, right? Then you go ahead and hit those. Although it doesn't really matter since they're about to sync move anyways. I guess, again, as you can see, you can put it to sleep, but once it's sync move, it's going to wake up. So it really doesn't matter as much, I guess. Is someone gonna use a move? Alright, Age Slash about to wake up again. Queue that up before they queue up a move. And they are put back to sleep. Oh, now you see Avalog is about to wake up. And queue up a move. Oh, that was a bit too early. A bit too early as well. Alright, maybe I should wait till it, like, completely goes away. Oh well. I timed that really bad. Anyways. Well, here comes the sync move, and then that will wake Rockruff up. Back up there, which then we'd have to. Yeah, I screwed up. I screwed up against the Avalog over there, unfortunately. Anyways, let's get this in. Let's get Rockruff back to sleep. Sometimes if you don't see it, they probably like scroll to like the next page because like they have too much or too many buffs or whatever, right? Can we get the hypnosis up before H-Last attacks or wakes up? All right, incoming hypnosis. It woke up, and it's put to sleep again. Alright, Rockruff woke up. Oh, wait. Did I get the wrong target? I might have gotten the wrong target. Rip. it's a delicate task. Alright. Hypnosis in there. How about Age Slash? Is Age Slash awake yet? Oh, it looks like it is awake. Alright, we just need remove Gauge Stick. There we go. What do you do? That's the special defense. Yeah, that's the defense stuff. Resistance. Yeah, so that's basically it. Obviously, you also probably want to attack, so you can take them out during this time, right? Stuff like that. If you're thinking of, you know, putting them to sleep and trapping them, that doesn't really work because they have to attack to actually like take trap damage and stuff, right? So do keep that in mind if you're trying to do that. Let me see, none of them are waking up. I don't know why it's taking them so long this time. Y'all want to wake up? Or should I just end the video? If they don't want to. Oh, looks like Rockruff's about to wake up. Let's just do this one last time before we finish this off. Looks like oh, they're all waking up at the same time. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Not good. That's probably the worst case scenario, right? You don't want them all waking up at the same time. All right, let's get that in, and then Age Slash is almost waking up as well. Haha, you thought you could Ice Fang. Oh, okay. I was a second delayed there. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it, right? Obviously, battles won't last this long. You'll probably take them out by then. This is not like a universal strategy, right? Because, like I mentioned before, opponents, they will eventually wake up, right? And eventually wake up when they sync move, right? And sync move, although it doesn't hurt that much, in comparison to like, say like co-op or whatever, like the Villa sync moves are kind of weak sauce, but they still do damage, so do keep that in mind. So I would say, again, I don't think this strategy is universal. You could definitely use it in some stages, but I would say it's definitely for the stages that are either weak to sleep or stages that have the main opponent or one of the opponents that do massive amounts of damage per hit. Say Sawyer's Beware with the Giga Impact, the Giga Drain from Lyra's, Meganium, all that stuff, right? The guys that do a lot of damage. Outrage from Haxorus, if you want to prevent those, you put them to sleep and they'll be sleeping for a long time, especially Haxorus. I think Haxorus is actually like weak to sleep as well, right? So, anyways, that's me for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, remember to channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.